Indiana. I'll say this is a giant band. Nearly 200 of them.
Now this is what I call a swelled head. Ronnie, it's the Linus the Lionhearted, at least 6 stories high. And when he looks over New York, he looks over New York.
I want to tell you, folks.
Linus takes being king of beasts very seriously. You know where he sleeps?
Where do he sleep?
Anywhere he wants.
I have a feeling you're going to say that. Lenny, did you know that this is Linus's 9th parade? How many have you seen of these, Lenny?
This is the best seat I've ever had for this parade,
Me
kid.
too.
Where is his blanket? Where does Linus have a little...
I think I'm sitting on
Linus's blanket. Gorgeous, big... Aren't you glad you got up in time to see this? Aren't you glad you got up?
Oh, boy, am I glad.
The biggest tummy in town, the Happy Dragon, whose total size is about 1 city block long. That's long, folks. This is the oldest of all the balloons we'll see here today, first introduced in 1959.
This balloon is 20 years old. That is a good ripe age for a balloon. Most balloons do not last past 10 parades. Oh, I could say me too, but I don't.
Now, what happens when the dragon falls? Look at this. What happens when a balloon goes down like this? What? Is it not enough helium? This is really scary, isn't it? You just don't know how these things are huge. This is so good to be so close to them, you know? Okay, there he goes. He's up again.
Come on,
happened.
guy, you can do it. In case you haven't noticed, it's very windy in our hometown of New York today.
He's up. Well, folks, Mickey made it to 50 this year, and here he is. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mickey. Happy birthday to you. That's how Mickey Mouse 50 years old and looking good. And he is 57 feet tall today. 57 feet. Look how sweet he is. He's the only mouse in the world ever to have a hat named after him or his name spelled out in a song.
Mickey today is packed with 9,000 feet of helium to keep him flying. Oh, Mick, go to it.
26 people on the ropes holding him from flying away.
This is Mickey's 6th parade.
Which means he was 44 when he made it.
Exactly, poor old thing.
This is encouraging,
He had a very
folks.
bad agent. He couldn't get the booking.
He was first invented for the comics in 1934. Go get him, Mickey. Mickey goes down Broadway.
Happy birthday, Mickey. Welcome to New York. You've probably been here before, but welcome back. That's right.
Nice feet, Mick. Not as nice as Minnie's.
There goes Mickey down Broadway. The Street of Dreams, Mickey. Either that kid is brilliant or he has the worst migraine I've ever seen. Hey, Smokey the Bear! Smokey, Smokey,
Smokey, Smokey, Smokey. Snoopy.
This is the largest that you will ever see, old Smokeroo. He is 5 stories high today. And the big balloon is led down the street by men from the New Milford, New Jersey Volunteer Fire Company number 2.
See how he leans over the crowd? Just hanging over us.
See what's going on in our living room? Wait a minute.
Not in our living room.
Yes.
Past our living room.
This is our living room.
Outside our living room.
I live here, kid. It's the snooper. It's the big snooper.
What do you think they're putting in dog food these days?
I don't know, Lenny.
Helium.
I got you.
This is Snoopy, the Skywalker, the only dog with a bird's eye view of the city.
It's a hard shape for a balloon. Snoopy took 2 years to design and build, which is longer than most.
Wins the best breed as far as we're concerned. And like the other giant balloons that make this parade so special, Snoopy spent last night sleeping under a fishnet. We saw him. We saw him lying on 77th Street sleeping under a fishnet, which was lifted off this morning so that he could lift off. He is so sweet. It's
Hey, Kermit!
hello, Kermit.
Ribbit! Ribbit!
Kermit also we saw sleeping on 77th Street.
Yes?
And frogs get to be this big, watch out. King of the frogs, Kermit.
He is the only frog. Kermit is a he, right?
Yes.
He's the only frog ever to host 2 TV shows, Sesame Street and The Muppets.
Kermit is 6 stories tall.
Oh, I
Look
love
at
his
this.
mouth. Look
See,
at
this is
Kermit's
what's
mouth.
spectacular about the Macy's Day Parade, Ronnie. It is the balloons, which I
That's
never
right.
realized. It's what differentiates Macy's Day Parade from every other in the country. These
Boy, is he
incredible
green.
balloons. Hello,
What a
Kermit.
green guy. Hello,
The
Kermit.
crowd is so happy.
Okay, kids. Herbie is a rabbit, right?
Big Whit.
Morty the rabbit. Oh,
Hey, here he is.
that looks to me like the big Bullwinkle.
There he
What do you
is.
say, Bull?
We saw him sleeping also at 77. Bullwinkle.
Bullwinkle Moose. He is the only moose in striped pajamas on network television this morning.
This is Bullwinkle's 17th parade.
Is that right? Look at that smile. That is a 19-foot wide smile. Hiya, sweetheart. What a face. What a darling face.
And look, the crowd loves him. This is such a happy day. Such a happy day. It certainly is a treat for us, isn't it?
Oh, it's so nice to be home and to be here at the parade, which has really
Listen.
been a part of my life since I'm a
Yes.
kid.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but they're counting. They're counting Bullwinkle.
The crowd loves it when he dips his antlers
Oh, that's
into what, I say? What does he dip them into? Hiya, Bull. Look at that face. Oh, what a
there he
profile.
goes, down Broadway.
Hey!
There he goes. He's going. There. See, this is the windiest corner, which I just learned today, and then we're both in the midst of. And every time these guys go by this corner, they lower.
I know.
I'm sure you recognize this guy, only he's about 12.5 million times larger than the toy that made him famous. He's 40 feet tall. That's about 4 stories high, Ronnie. Men worked all night to blow up this balloon. Actually, balloon people never use the words blow up. They always say inflate.
Inflate. This balloon is made of fabric strong enough to float a dirigible.
And his name is Weeble. I forgot to
Whoa,
say
his
that.
first name is Whoa. Whoa, Weeble. think the moose is having some trouble. But I love his pajamas.
Go get him, kid. You can make it. It's hard getting on Broadway.
Those guys and gals trying to keep him up there are having quite a time because of the wind.
Size of
But
that.
they're doing. Now he's okay. Go get him, Bull. Flying high over Broadway.
It's going down to audition.
He's just a Broadway baby.